Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Might Magic Heroes VII. This is episode 8, and we are to continue right where we left off. In the previous episode, I made a mistake. Or did I? I brought out our gal pal here. What is it? Emeril? Something along those lines. Anyway, she came out to bring troops to good old Tomas, but I forgot the troops in the base, which wasn't that bad because I kind of wanted to go back and get the spells anyhow. Unfortunately, it was really only one spell that we upgraded, so a little But we'll hopefully learn from our mistakes and not make them again. We'll see. We'll see. So we're going to end the turn. We're going to actually hop back into town real quick. Not with the character, but with ourselves here. What do we need? We need 5 dragon steel for that. Alright, so the first play I think I'm going to make is we're going to get the stables, and that's going to lead toward getting this eventually. Alright, there it goes. You guys can enjoy the operatic sounds that you hear in the town screen. Alright, we're going to make our move up here and do battle with the winged monstrosities. We could have them join us if we had 15,514 gold, which we don't have. So instead, we're going to attack and start combat. It should be fun. We should be okay-ish. We'll see. We'll see how this all plays out. We just have to make sure that we survive it. Alright, they have one ranged unit and the Gnoll over there. So that is something to be well aware of. Alright, and the slap there. Huh. That seemed a bit unfortunate. Alright, we're going to use our spellbook here, and we're going to heal him back up. Let's see here. We have 14. We healed, but we killed one of them. That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? I guess with the healing, you kill a reinforcement? I guess. I don't know. That seemed a bit odd. I hope we don't actually lose one of our monks. Anyway, let's see here. I'm going to roll out and try to kill off this one. Yeah, I think that's the play. Alright, the full flanking on the backside. Oh, with high luck. Guaranteed kill there. Very nice. And the high morale to boot. Very, very good. We're going to walk on over here and big old slap upside your head. Alright, there's a better than average chance that we're actually going to go for that. And we will probably end up going for that as well. I'm going to leave the Shoo Pewdie guy down there. He's going to murder everybody. He's going to be like, kapow, kaplowy. It's going to be okay. Alright, we're going to kill this 12 with our boy here, the chaplain. Coordinated effort, so all of us got some bonus morale there. Another attack, and we're going to finish him off, hopefully, with our ranged. And indeed we did. Alright, and we can even weaken the guys over here. High. Oh my gosh, we crit. Well, that pretty much cements our victory here. We may lose absolutely no one. I can't guarantee that, but it's starting to look that way. That was pretty darn impressive work, folks. Pretty darn impressive. Alright, and there it is. Bam! What? Get wrecked. Alright, so the stack is down, and the victory is ours. And yeah, oh, well, we did lose one. So healing our chaplain, who didn't die, by the way, actually killed him. That didn't make any sense at all. But that's okay. It's okay. I think it has some sort of effect with the reinforcements is the only thing I can think of. Because there's no other reason for that to happen. I actually would argue that there's no reason for that to happen at all, but what do I know? What do I know? Alright, we visited that. Let's come over here, tag this up. Then we're going to go and hit the stables, I think. We're going to come down here and hit the stables, and that's going to be okay. Now, I wanted to show you guys some options here, because I've looked, and Steam is just blown up with people hating this game to death. I don't understand it. Personally, I think the game is fantastic, but actually, everything should be on the highest settings. The game might have reset some of my settings. Actually, I think I had it on I don't know. Maybe I didn't switch it over back to the highest settings when I upgraded from the pre-release version to the full. So I will actually upgrade that in the next thing, because it might require a restart. Anyway, you have mouse panning, which actually should be a bit higher for me. This did just reset today. So that should be 200%. You have the speed of the AI. You can put it all the way up to, I don't know, 400 or 800% or something like that. It's crazy. So if you don't like how long the enemy takes their turns and how quickly they move, you can increase it. Same thing with combat speed. If you don't like the cool cam where it like switches to the character and shows a cinematic of them shooting and hitting the enemy from a different angle, you can turn that off. If you like it and you want to see every time you crit that happens, well, you can turn that on to 100%. And the moving around the map speed, you can also adjust. So when people are like, oh, it moves so slowly, blah, blah, blah. Well, you have the control right in front of you. You can do that. There's also some packs and things you can unlock too, which is pretty neat. Additionally, you can also completely 100% remap the entire keyboard to whatever it is that you want to do. You just have to not be stupid and remap it incorrectly, which is something I also read. Well, I remapped it wrong and I couldn't reset it or something. I don't know. Anyway, the bottom line, people are complaining about the dumbest of things. They're giving it a negative review, and I have no idea why. The game is phenomenal, so just a bunch of people whining, I guess, about things being different than HOM 3. Of course it's different. It's, what, 20 years later, just about? Meh. I say meh. I say meh. Alright, folks. I apologize I keep muting, but I think I'm getting sick. I do. I'm going to try to fight it off. I keep doing things, taking cough drops, whatever, to kind of seize and keep my throat from wanting to ooze and burst out of my body, but it seems to be a losing battle right now. I feel it's a struggle to speak. But, again, we will power on through. Why? Because that's what we do. Alright, we're going to get 2,000 gold there. We're going to tag up the warehouse and get ourselves 3 wood, it looks like. Alright. That's another thing, a pretty cool invention here. It provides between 3 to 5 units of wood or ore to be collected once per week. It's kind of like the windmill, but with a guarantee of wood or ore, which is nice because wood and ore are both things that you need, or lumber and ore, are both things that you need for the majority of like fortifications and just regular upgrades to your town, not counting like specialty buildings and whatnot. So it's pretty good to see that coming down the line. Alright, what we're going to do now is go to Brightsgate and upgrade it. We have one more day before the new week, so ideally I'll be able to do that one, because we're going to go toward the Justicars, or the Justicars as it were. But we need more dragon steel to do that. Alright, let's wait to do the upgrade. We're going to attack this, and then perhaps that if we have the movement for it, which I think we may. And if we're able to, we'll go and do it that way. Alright, this might be a tougher matchup. I never fought up against a Grim Rider or vampires before, so we'll see what this is all about. We shall see what they bring to the field of battle. I don't know how far they move. I don't know anything about this, but we're going to give it a shot. Ooh, he looks pretty cool. Alright, the vampires clearly have a very, very high initiative. And it looks like the Grim Riders are pretty high on the initiative thing too. Wow, they are healthy. 410. Wow, that is pretty tremendous. Alright, what can we do with our hero attack? 98, 108. We can kill one of them. I'm going to hold. We're going to wait. These guys are all melee. And they're making bizarre movement. I guess they don't want to get within range. I don't really understand that exact movement, but whatever. Alright, we're going to do some damage to the Pale Rider guy there, the Grim Rider as it were. It says we could outright kill him. I'm going to lean toward hopefully being able to kill off the vampire. And good, we actually managed it. And do we get another move? No. Alright, I'm going to throw my hopes into attacking there, and it looks like we will guarantee the kill. Going to roll out down here. We should be able to move before they get to move again. Alright, the coordinated effort. Oh, we actually get to move again right now. I could go for that attack, but I don't think that's the play, which we're going to back up right now. Throw out our defense. And defend, and hopefully our boy here will be able to get back. The vampires are going to make their move a little bit closer. We're going to wait. We're going to wait, and we're going to be able to back them up to here. And I am okay with that. He is going to be out of the fight for a while. He won't be able to make it either. This guy will be able to get close, but not quite there. We're going to try to kill off the vampires. And not quite enough, so we're going to do some damage to these guys. There it is. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to kill him with a 31. So we're just going to throw a little bit of extra hatred down there. We're going to go for the 53. Alright, we got 38 of them. That's not too shabby. Alright, we can kill... We should be able to kill, I should say. The vampires right here. Oh, not quite enough. We're going to try it again, though. And there it is. Alright, and that leaves us with our guardians. Should be able to just walk all over these guys and make them look silly. So, full flanking, here it comes. Bam, get wrecked. Alright, next up. Come down behind him. Do another smackitude right upside his head. Not quite enough. You're 3 damage I scoff at. Alright, well, there's not really much left to do. We'll kill off this guy. Super high luck, which we didn't need at all, is there. We're gonna, I guess, just wait there. Gonna wait. He's gonna move probably to here. And then there's a motorcycle outside the window. And then we're going to murder him with distance, range, and crits. And it looks like we absolutely 100% annihilated them. They had no chance, and despite their giant pale rider, the Grim Rider himself, it didn't do anything to us. We got a pretty tremendous amount of experience at 6,884, and of course we leveled up, which is still hidden behind the little dealie there. But again, that's okay. That's okay. Like I said, there's, of all the things that I've seen, there are minor nuisances, and they really don't matter. Of all the little bugs and things. It's just like, okay, well, that happened. Well, once they know about it, they'll fix it. It's not a big deal. I don't know why people have to be like, oh my god, this is the worst game ever in history, man. Like, it really bothers me. It does. I'm sorry, guys. It just bugs me so tremendously bad when people just give things negative reviews for no reason. Alright. Let's go over here. One thing I will say is I'm actually super happy with how well and how smooth the launch actually went. On Might Magic Heroes VI, apparently the launch was really, really bad for most people. And there was just so many little issues and so many problems, and meh. I'm so glad that this one went so much better. There were not a ton of issues. It was not plagued by horrible awfulness. That's right, we weren't done yet. We were not done with our hero yet. We must go and do battle again. And we shall. We shall do battle right over here. Alright, looks like a bunch of minotaur are going to come at us. We will slay the minotaur. And they'll be like, oh no, we should have never gone up against Bump. Now, actually, if I recall, the minotaur are actually quite a bit larger. They're like the double-sized creatures, so this might get tricky. They should have a decent supply of health, too. And I believe they're going to be able to move pretty quick. I think they also can attack 2 squares out, so 160 health. There's 5 of them. I mean, that's quite a bit of health. Alright, taking a look here. No retaliation. The enemy creatures cannot retaliate. Okay. And it gets... Oh, it retaliates before it gets hit. That's what it is. I could have sworn they had like a double hit, but maybe it was just the retaliatory strikes. I don't recall. So we're going to have to utilize a lot of ranged damage on these guys. And I don't know if that's going to be a thing that we can manage or what. But for now, we're just going to wait our turn. I am going to go throw out some hatred onto this guy. And we get, ooh, high luck and a double kill there. And can we drop him entirely? I don't think so, but maybe. Oh, we did! Alright, RNG is on our side, folks. Gonna back up by 1 there. Gonna try to back up here. I'm hoping that it works. Oh, it looks like it's going to. Alright, so if we just back up, he's gonna have to close with us. Which means we can focus our efforts on him now. And then, yeah, this is going to work out. I don't know why some of the backline melee combatants just kind of walk up and down the back path. That seems a little bit silly. I'm sure there's probably a reason for it, but I don't know. And possibly they have the AI dumbed down slightly at the earlier stages of the game, earlier in the campaign, so you don't get overwhelmed quite so quickly. It's a possibility. I can't say for sure, but that kind of seems silly. That's the 2nd or 3rd time I've noticed that, and I'm not sure why they do that, but again, not that big of a deal. We should be able to tank this up. I'm going to go for it. We're going to lose at least 1 person. Oh, we split the damage. Okay, we're not going to lose at least 1 person. Alright, well that's perfect. And death! I love the split damage. Alright, he cannot close with us once again. We'll get in position here. And we're good to go. Bring it on, bullman. Bring it on. Alright, he's going to get really, really, really close. We're going to wait it out, wait it out, wait it out. And then attack with a chapelene. Didn't quite work, but we're going to go here and blast him hardcore style. And get another blast. It's not too bad. Alright, we're actually going to let our guardians take the field here. They should be strong enough to survive one attack. That was actually a pretty hard hit. Alright, and there we have it. No losses on our side. Drop them all as well. Another 6k experience gain. I am all about it. My goal, guys, is I'm going to try real hard to get through an entire campaign. So like the entire Haven story. I'm going to try to get through that. Hopefully this week, guys. I'm going to keep playing it pretty hard and heavy until I get through that. And then I'm going to hop over to the Orc campaign. That's the one I wanted to start next. And then after that, it's probably going to be the Sylvan campaign, though I can't be sure. So that's going to be the plan right now. I think I'm going to save the best for last. And again, I don't know if it's the best. I'm assuming that it might be, and that's going to be the Necropolis. A lot of people seem really eager to see the Necropolis campaign. So as much as I'd love to just go and start with that, I don't know. I've already kind of decided. Originally, I was going to start with the Sylvan campaign. I was torn between the Sylvan campaign, the Orc campaign, and the Haven campaign. But I decided that, yeah, it's always nice to start with the humans. It feels comfortable, so I decided to roll out with that, and that was going to be my plan. Also, I believe when you get all the way through to the end game where you go to Ivan's campaigns, you're going to be playing the Haven again. So if we do it at the beginning and then we come back to it much later, I figured you guys would be a little bit more receptive to that. So you have a break between, so it's not like do Haven last and then Haven again. Meh. It is simply what it is. Alright, is there anything to do with you? No, there was not. We have not built our building yet. We are going to do so right now. We have 2. We need how many? We need 5. Alright, we're going to swap over and get a little bit more. We're going to go with 2. And then, you know what, we're going to do one more. Why not? It's risky, I realize, folks. I realize. But it's probably going to be worth it. So we can't quite get him. We wouldn't have the money to do so anyway. So what we're going to do is grab this up right now. And we are definitely going down the Justicar side of things. They do so much damage, it's ridiculous. They're also relatively tanky. Not insanely, stupidly tanky like some characters, but pretty darn tanky. So that's going to be the play. Let's see, we have you. Is there anything that we need to do with you? That we can do with you beforehand? Because we still have like a full day. We can probably come over here and grab up some resources. So we'll give that a shot. Alright. So let's end our turn. And then we're going to head on down with good old Tomas, which we can choose a new skill for, by the way. By the by. And I think we're going to go with Brother in Arms. Of course, that was what we were kind of leaning towards. So we're going to head over there and grab that on up. And from there, we're going to snag that, and that's going to be pretty sweet. I have one other suggestion I might make for the... Okay, never mind. It's fine. Alright, I understand what they did. I had a hard time differentiating. You guys are probably like, you're an idiot. A hard time differentiating what skills I actually had. But it's actually really, really obvious now that I looked at... I had to look at this one here. You see, these are all this kind of like, I don't know, whitewashed, if you want to say. It's kind of more of an off-white or an eggshell or something like that. The ones that you've actually learned are in color, which is fine. I was actually looking for like a border around them to kind of differentiate or show me what it is that I needed to grab. So we have these two, this one, and this one, and you can see it real easy. I mean, it's really, really simple. I don't know how I didn't see that before. But again, guys, when you're doing recordings and you're talking, you're doing commentary, oftentimes you miss some details or you make mistakes. So if you guys think I'm just completely absent-minded or brain dead, that's possible too, but it's more along the lines of when you do recordings, you tend to miss a few details, or you're so focused on what you're talking about and everything else, you're trying to encompass everything, but multitasking sometimes can be difficult. Just saying. I'm just saying. Alright, we're going to hop in here and we're going to start up combat. I can say, honestly, when I play on my own, I generally make less mistakes, but lately things haven't gone as well in games that I played on my own. Like, I seem to do better when I'm, like, playing-wise. When I'm doing recordings, I make better choices and everything else. However, I make a lot more mistakes, which is weird. You wouldn't think that's how it would work, but It does. That's how it is. Alright, taking a look, we have all ranged units, actually. Alright, well that's going to be kind of crappy for us. But we'll manage it, I think. Alright, clearly these guys are going to be our biggest problems. So we're going to do some damage to him, I suppose. We're going to go over here and hide behind this to get cover. I think we're going to wait out at the far distance, and that might have been another good play to actually have waited. That's weird. I would have expected him to actually shoot our guy. That is pretty odd. Alright, we're going to go and take a nasty shot there. Hopefully with some high luck shootage there. Shootitude. A little bit of baby damage down that way. Alright, now they're going to be able to move with 2. Ouch. And ooh, they have high morale too. Well, kudos to them. Oh, and they're going to crit, which didn't do much. Ah, there they go. They finally hit one of our ranged units. Alright, we're going to go and blast this guy with everything we've got. And it did a decent amount. It wasn't tremendous, but it was pretty good. He's still alive. He's hanging in there. We know better than to heal him right now. Alright, and we will move forward with the rest of our folks. We shall lay into this guy. Pretty tremendous damage there. We're going to move forward. And it looks like we should be able to kill off the... Wow, the chaplains are more tanky than I thought. We're going to go and we're going to hit this guy right here. And the chaplain is going to hit us, more than likely. And it's going to cause us to retaliate. Not going to do a tremendous amount of damage that way, but that's okay. We're going to walk over here and smack this dude, maybe even killing him off completely. Not quite. Alright, that's close. And you know what? We're going to come down here and stop this guy from being able to shoot as well. So, pretty decent thus far. I think we're going to go for killing off him. And probably killing off this guy as well. Bam! Get wrecked! Alright, next up, what are we looking for? The flanking maneuver again. Meh. Not impressed. Alright, there's the kill. I probably should have just gone for the chaplain, but meh. I say no. Oh, we can still go for the chaplain. Very nice. Okay, we did 1. We killed 1. We hit the low end. It's okay. We've hit the high end plenty of times. I am not complaining at this point. I feel like this is really RNG. Like, it's not just negative RNG or super positive RNG. There's a few games where it seems ridiculous with the RNG, like one way or the other. Usually it's the negative way, but this game seems to be all over the place, and I can appreciate that. I can respect the all-over RNG as opposed to the slighted one way or the other. Alright. Let's level up again. Man, we are just killing the levels. Alright, now we have to make our next choice. After we grab this, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next. I don't think I want to go down the magic skill tree, but maybe we want to go further into Parag. I want to see what this does. We looked before. Okay, that increases our arcane knowledge. The hero has a 75% chance to learn spells. I mean, that's okay. That's actually really cool for a spellcasty hero. I'm not a big fan of diplomacy in previous games, but it looks like it might be pretty sick in this one. Surrender in combat is now free. Okay. When the hero's army contains creatures from different factions, the creature gets +5 morale instead of -10. Holy crap. That's pretty good. I mean, you can mix and match. I mean, that might really come into handy in certain scenarios. I gotta say, that's a pretty cool little added feature there. And let's see what this is. When outside of the friendly town's area of control, the hero gains +5 defense. That's pretty good. Neutral armies ask for 25% less gold when they offer to join a hero. Well, that's pretty cool. And halves the gold cost to recruit neutral creatures from elemental confluxes and the magic menagerie. I don't know, man. I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm probably going to either go Warfare or, I don't know, maybe War Cries? I think War Cries might be where I go. Exploration is pretty good, too. Maybe that's what I'm going to end up doing. Oh, we actually didn't put the point in the thing, did we? Alright, let's learn that. And there it is. Since we already have really good leadership, this goes really well with it because it's going to increase the morale of our units, which means they're going to get more and more second moves, which means they're going to be able to do 75%, 25% more damage. This is actually a really good synergistic dealie here. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like it. I love it. It's fine. Shrine of the Seventh Dragon. Spend resources to get a full level up once per hero. What resources? Absolutely not. I will earn it the old-fashioned way. Alright, gonna come over here, tag this up, and then probably go visit the stables. I think that might be a pretty good play. I hope we didn't block our other hero here. No, we did not. Okay, excellent. We'll gather up some gold here. Gather up some ore, and we'll gather up the blood crystal. Additionally, was there anything else we needed to tag necessarily? We can visit this again, I guess, on the next turnaround, and I don't know, is there anything else we needed to visit? Visit that and then maybe go down here, I guess. I'm not sure, guys. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Alright, actually, let's take a look at what skills she has, because I have no idea. Alright, she's got summon to leadership, summon to defense. Do we? We don't have a defense, do we? Huh, alright. She's got the novice perk and righteousness. Nothing down that line. I think you always start with that whenever you're a Haven hero. Some Paragon. Yeah, this is actually a little bit different. Destiny. Okay. Oh, so she can go down the luck tree. That's pretty good. Alright, so I like this. I like that the heroes are actually a little bit different. Their skill trees are different. That's pretty cool. What is Tomas considered, anyway? He's a knight. Okay, cool. So the paladin is kind of a... Wouldn't the knight be, like, full melee? She seemed to be more melee-oriented than he did. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Specialty classes, maybe there's more than one type of hero at this point? I don't know. I don't know. I can't say for sure. Alright, we have one more maneuver to make now, and I don't really see the best way to do that. I guess... What is this? Increase the dwelling upgrades in this town. Growth increased. Increasing dwellings upgrade in this town also increase the growth of... maybe we're going to do that, because then we can get even more tier 1 troops. I'm okay with not getting that many cuirassiers. Or cuirassiers. I'm okay with that. I think that's going to be the play. Alright, folks, let's end this turn. We're going to go 1 or 2 more turns, and we'll break it off, guys. These episodes are going to run a little bit longer. Oftentimes, when I do recordings, I'll glance over at the time, and I'm like, alright, we should be getting pretty close to, you know, near done. And I look, and it's like 13 or 17 minutes in. I'm like, I mistimed it. This time, every time I look over, I'm like, I should have ended like a minute ago. We're going to go a little bit further. So you're going to get a little bit more bang for your buck, guys, per episode. About 30 minutes as opposed to... 30 to 35 as opposed to about 20 to 25. It's fine. Like I said, it all kind of balances out in the end. Meh. We'll make it work. I suppose we can go and attempt this fight. I really do sort of want additional troops, though. I can't think of anything. Maybe we just go back and tag that up, and we'll grab it from there. That might be the play. Alright, so we have that. We're gonna go, and we'll visit the town again with the hero. Why not? One final visit to the town, recruit some troops. Hopefully we have enough cash flow here to make things happen. Now, see, there's a problem with this. We really don't have the cash flow. We need to get this upgraded next. So I might hold off on some of the more expensive buildings. Like the blacksmith, I'm okay with that one. That's not a super expensive building. I can go with that. Alright, what we're going to do now is... What is it? What week is it? Week of Folly. Experience from combat is halved. Oh, that is awful. That is really bad, actually. We might actually sit around and do nothing this whole week. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do. Alright, we're going to end our turn. We're going to be able to go a little bit further. I was just going to do a little bit more combat and stuff, but that turn ended so incredibly quickly that I feel like sitting around is kind of meh. Or ending the episode's kind of meh when it looks like we're going to probably have to sit around for a little bit here. As much as I want to recruit all these guys, I don't feel like that's a good idea. I'd really rather... Alright, we're just going to go for the fight. I know, guys. It's a little bit of waste of time, but you have to make decisions as your scenario and your situation changes, and that's what I'm trying to do here. Alright, we got some more ore that time around. I guess we'll send her back in to govern. I don't know. I don't think she has any governing skills right now, but we'll see. Did she visit this yet? She did, okay. Alright, we'll end the turn again. I know I didn't build any buildings that time, guys. We're trying to stay somewhat light on our little feeties. Our little feeties. We're also going to... Selling's probably not a good idea. We don't have a lot of stuff to sell. So what I'm going to do is actually go and do battle with this. Hopefully this will unlock whatever's next. I'm pretty sure we can deal with this. I'm not sure about the Earth Elemental. He seems like he might be kind of a pain, but we'll see. Let's start combat. After this combat, we take over whatever we have to take over. We'll probably break off the episode there. Then we'll decide what to do next. Alright. Let's start up combat. A bunch of, what are these, troglodytes? Yep, I would say they're troglodytes. Either troglodytes or gnolls. Troglodytes. What is this one? Chthonian? Okay, I don't know what that means, but sure. Let's see here. We're going to do some damage to him. We're going to wait it out. Probably wait it out one more time. The troglodyte's going to come forward. Come on. The other one can burrow his way on closer to our hearts. And then we're going to actually wait out on our boy over there. Have him hopefully walk forward. Oh, he's just going to sit on the back lines. Alright, well that's different. Alright, well we're going to try to murder off the trogs here. Pretty substantial damage done. We're going to do a little bit less over here. Hopefully we hit at least medium up. We did. Alright, the attack is real. Gonna come over here and lay into him. Do we get to move again? We do. Alright, this is going to be pretty intense. We're going to lose at least one guy here, I'm pretty sure. We lost 3. Yeah, I thought we were going to lose at least one. Wasn't sure how many we were going to lose or how hard they actually hit, but they seem to hit really, really hard. Alright, full flanking, go again. And sadly, we can't quite close with you yet, but, yep, that's what I was hoping for. There we go. Alright, so we've done some significant damage. They're going to burrow over and attack. Oh. That didn't seem like a really good play. We're going to wait it out. Going to once again throw out some hatred onto him. Wait it out again. We'll wait one more time, I guess. I think he missed his turn due to low morale, because he didn't actually get to move this time around. Which I am not opposed to. Alright, oh, we crit. We did 1 damage, 450. Or sorry, 1 kill, 450 damage. And a follow-up 98 damage, which got us another kill. And we're going to blast him. And I think we've got the kill on this guy. And we said good day, sir! Alright, so down he goes. We get to move our boys over into position. Hopefully outside of the range of the enemy. Alright, we'll move here. We'll defend, and then we'll move here. And defend. I am loving our super high morale. It is so nice. Alright, we're going to lead by example. We're going to wait by example as well. He does get to move this time. He's going to move closer to it. Nope. He's going to move right where I thought he would. Baited! Alright, we crit. We got 7 kills out of that. Let's see what we can do now. 5 kills, which is pretty impressive as well. Follow this one on up to 13. And here is the killing blow. So we lost 3 guys overall. Not too shabby. I can definitely live with that outcome. Acceptable losses for sure. Alright, 3,300 experience. We're going to close this out, and we're going to grab some wood. And we're going to go and probably crumble this. I don't know if I feel all super excited to raise it back from the dead. Let's take a look. I guess 1,500 is a little bit low, but we've updated the quest. Hammerfall. Capture and rebuild the 2 forts around Bright's Gate. Okay, it looks like we did that. So I guess when we end the turn, it's gonna give us the credit. I'm not entirely certain, guys. Either way, that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. We're gonna actually return to town next with our boy here. And he is pretty darn close. Location is blocked. She is there. She's actually going to leave. I don't know where I want to send her, though. That's kind of the problem. I guess she can come over here and play with the Stables. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I will be back in just a bit with more Might Magic Heroes VII. That's right, the Haven campaign will continue. I'm going to try to get through it until I slow down a little bit in HOM 7. That's going to be the plan. Get through the Haven campaign, 3, 4, 5, 10, whatever episodes a day. And then I'm going to fall back, and I'll probably go to maybe 2, 3 episodes. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to plan, guys. But after the Haven campaign closes, then I'm going to switch over to the Orc, and then we're going to go from there. Anyway, guys, like I said, that's going to do it. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.